All right, 15, Joseph. When we last leave you guys in season 1, the puzzle is unraveling, and then we pick up with season 2, and Tommy's just being crazy Tommy, and Kanan is scheming like crazy. Talk to me about what can we expect with season 2 and seeing these two characters evolve, grow, and get crazy.
Well, crazy like a fox, definitely. I mean, I think we saw at the end of season 1, Tommy do his business. Something that he was kind of kept saying, hey, why don't you send me to do this job? Somebody who's going to get it done and get it done right. And we see Tommy get that job done, and we see how he does it. He dresses up, he's a real professional, and then something gets exposed at the end of season 1 with him finding out that Angela's a USDA. And now what are we going to do with that come season 2? And I will say that season 2 picks up right within minutes of the end of season 1.
Right.
Kanan's out of jail, man, and now we start seeing that mind at work. Talk to me about putting that mind to work and what he's trying to get done.
I want everything. I want everything that's going on back under my power. You know, so when I get a chance to see what they've done, it's so different from my style. Like they've developed a business that's like, it's more corporate. It's more, because they have the actual product, they can control other crews or have relationships with those crews and move more throughout the neighborhood. When meanwhile, my take on it would be get strong enough and just take the corners that they have.
With these two guys, it feels like they're definitely more street, where obviously with Ghost, we're seeing him trying to elevate and get away from the street
Right.
and get back to normal life and really get away from this dynasty that he's built. Talk to me about, they almost feel like a resentment towards him because he is getting away from the core of what this business is.
Yeah, it's just pretending to be something you're not. See, because if you look at it, you say, how did you get where you are? Wait, you're a drug dealer, all right? You know what I mean? And you try.
I know.
Because you got enough money to play dress up. You
Yeah.
got suits on, and you're in a different space. Like from Kanan's perspective, why would you want to wear a suit every day? You see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't even understand what your, like when Ghost, if Ghost suggested that I would go to Wall Street or go work somewhere else, and be like, me? Like I ain't cut like that. I'm supposed to be in the street.
Yeah, and Tommy would be like, go to Wall Street, do something else. No, you promised. You made me a promise. You said, we're getting this stupid club to make more money. And I don't see us doing that. I see us losing money. I see you taking yourself out of the game, taking yourself out of the streets, out of the business, something that we work so hard for. This isn't fair. And you made a promise. And Tommy makes people answer for making promises.
Yeah. That whole thing between him and Simon for the club. Think about it. Like you're at the top of the drug trade in New York City, and you're competing to. You're working for someone else now, moonlighting, working for someone else to get a club back that you could have easily went down the street and bought another club. But you want the club that you started because it's yours and it was your vision and your idea, and he's just continuing to go at it. It's interesting because he's just looking after. He's really following his father's dream.
And there's so much of this is about ego. It's exactly what you're
Right.
talking about. Mm-hmm. All of these guys have such tremendous egos and want to be on top.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how ego plays into these characters.
Well, for me, I've just viewed them as I brought them up from the beginning. So I look and go, I know that he's dangerous because he's been pushed, and I pushed him to see how he would respond constantly for being different. You see what I mean? And I know immediately he'll be the bigger problem out of the two between him and Ghost, in my mind. That's why when Pink Sneakers doesn't actually hit Ghost, I say, wait, I got to figure it out, because if we do it now, I'll be at war with Tommy within a week. Then I'm not going to get everything else, everything that I wanted, because I'm going to be busy going to war with him. You know, and it's just knowing the person that's been under. Like the first time you cut someone's body up, we was together. So now, like once you start to get to that extreme level of doing things, then you know his capabilities. Like if he's on a good day and you're on a bad day, you out of here.
And also just that, even that Kanan brought us up and is kind of old. I mean, even by street code, it's like when a mob boss goes away, he's no longer the head of the family. Right. He's still the head of the family. Now, there's a good chance somebody might make a play for power, but in terms of the structure and the street code, he's still the boss. And maybe, you know, that's so Kanan might want to be seen. Is that going to play out in that capacity? But Ghost, he's going to understand, sees into the course of season 2, just how much other people, how important other people are in his life, that he doesn't have as much control maybe as he thought he once did.
All right.